So a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 58 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, Curtis Racer!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between the Nigerian Nightmare Kamaru Usman and Paul Felder. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts with respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists. This guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of many.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent even realizes, now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hip back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep, or a headlock, or an inside trick. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC. All right, so here he is, the Nigerian Nightmare, and you can also now call him the UFC welterweight champion. He had to go 10-0 in the UFC to finally realize that UFC belt, beat Tyron Woodley, and establish himself as the standard at 170 pounds.
And he never lost track of what was out in front of him. Even though he had to win 10 fights, Kamaru Usman understood that he would do whatever it took to become UFC champion, and when he got that opportunity, it was the wrestling, the cardio, and the ability to follow the game plan set out in front of him by Henry Hooft and Greg Jones that allowed him to blank Tyron Woodley on the scorecards and win that welterweight championship. Unbelievable performance by Usman.
Truly one of the hardest workers in the game, and if you watch that Woodley fight, you get the sense that it is going to take a Herculean effort for somebody to dethrone the new hunted at 170 pounds, Kamaru Usman.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Paul, the Irish Dragon Felder. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 17 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
So Dan Murgliata shares the cage. You ready? You ready? Let's go. Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
All right, side control now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound. Now he'll try. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
And this might just be a matter of time. Take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 44 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Paul, the Irish Dragon Felder.
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
All right, coming up next, it's a featherweight tilt between Max Holloway and Jose Aldo. Well, there's only one king of Rio de Janeiro, and you are looking at him, Jose Aldo, making the walk here for yet another big high-profile UFC fight.
One, if not the greatest featherweight of all time, is Jose Aldo. Not often do I get starstruck, but to watch Aldo make the walk in Rio is truly a one-of-a-lifetime experience. I'm glad I got to do it. He is a star of the highest order. Aldo's title run was something to behold. It was so special.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you watched him, you knew that the fight could end at any moment, and you knew that you were watching one of the most skilled fighters across the board.
And the primary reason most believe he is the best featherweight of all time, 7 successful defenses, to your point, in that first reign as the UFC featherweight king. Well, his 13-fight winning streak is no more, but Max Holloway still makes this walk here tonight as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world when it comes to pace, pressure, preparation, cardio. Few guys are going to be able to match what this Hawaiian brings to the table.
And he can do it all. He's got great ability to get back up once he's taken down. He has takedown ability, but it's the range and the distance management that makes Max Holloway such a problem for everyone at 145 pounds. He doesn't seem as though he's throwing 100% effort with every strike. He's just touching you.
Right.
But the accumulation of damage that Max Holloway will put on you will make guys just fold in front of him, as we saw with Ortega and in both Jose Aldo fights.
He's a big featherweight. We have seen him compete at 155 pounds. He has said he wants to move up to welterweight before his UFC career is said and done.
He wants to beat me.
Yeah, he wants a shot at the heavyweight champ. Don't hold your breath. Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. The American is 28. The Brazilian is 33. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. And now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 28 wins, 7 losses. He stands 64 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Jose Aldo Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 21 wins, 6 losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Waianae, Hawaii, Max Blessed Holloway. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws here.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, here we go, round 1 of the 3rd encounter between Jose Aldo and Max Holloway. Holloway feels like he has a lot of advantages in this matchup that are not just physical, and I know you agree with a lot of it.
A lot of it is true. Max feels like he can push at a pace that Aldo just cannot keep up with. He feels he's longer. He feels he's tougher and has a lot less damage and mileage on his body than Jose Aldo has.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
What a punch.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? That shot is blocked by Aldo. Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there by Holloway. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Aldo.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance in space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on it.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. He's attacking armbar now. There it is. It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, and there's the tap, so he submits him with the armbar. How about that?
Great job. Great performance.
Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard.
He's so skilled. He's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it.
That he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 30 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Jose Aldo Jr.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
All right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight clash between Junior Dos Santos and Jairzinho, Biggie Boy Rosenstruck. Oh, Biggie Boy is here, folks. Jairzinho Rosenstruck, the first native of Suriname to compete in the UFC. Decorated kickboxing career. That requisite next level. When he signed that UFC contract, he said, essentially, instead of training twice a day, I'm now training 3 times a day, and his UFC results certainly speak to that commitment. Undefeated, calling out guys like Francis Ngannou. Not a lot of people burning up Mick Maynard's phone asking to fight the Predator. That's Rosenstruck in a nutshell. We'll see if he can get the power going early here tonight. All right, here's Mr. Congeniality, the nicest guy in the sport, former UFC heavyweight champion Junior Dos Santos. And DC, I would think, for a guy that you haven't fought, you know JDS as well as anyone.
I do. I know JDS because I've been out there as he's fought Cain Velasquez on 3 different occasions, and I understand the type of competitor that Junior Dos Santos is. He may smile in your face the whole time, but the moment the octagon door closes, he is trying to take your head off.
We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida. Jairzinho, Biggie Boy Rosenstruck. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 238 pounds. Fighting out of Salvador Bahia, Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UFC. Begins our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready. Ready, fight.
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself thinking this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight. Big, powerful punch land. Now we get back to range.
Dos Santos going for the body kick there, but he misses. No setup whatsoever there. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Nice.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. Such a fast leg kick. Nice straight punch.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
So just over 20 total strikes. The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do.
Right into side control.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Ground and pound strike there now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
That strike blocked by Roses.
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, big left hook there. Got the same ball. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it. Oh, nice jab by him there, and I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when your head keeps getting snapped back like a Pez dispenser.
Every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting behind him.
The horn sounds for the end of round one. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. Oh, Rosard strikes lower jaw now, starting to show signs of swelling. And just misses with that big one. And now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
That shot blocked by Rosenstruck. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing him upside his opponent's head over and over again. Nice.
There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got a very bad head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Back to the feet. Huge elbow there.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos has got the full mount. Back mount now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Close guard. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Rosenstruck. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos' pass is denied. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Rosenstruck. Nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
I'll stand it up. Work.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. He's having his way with him here. 20 seconds left. Those are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
Third round underway. Rosen strikes hook to the body, appeared to be blocked by the defense.
Nice move to front.
Oh, nice stick and move there by Junior Dos Santos. You can see his boxing coach, Luis Doria, in his corner. Has to like what he is seeing out of Dos Santos tonight. Takedown defense holds up.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Rosenstrike's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. And really starting to make these shots count. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final rounds. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
So let's go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 49 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Junior Dos Santos.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between Sugar Sean O'Malley and Jimmy Rivera. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop it.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a life happening judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fights.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Rivera is 6 years his senior. He is 2 inches taller. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage.
We go inside the octagon. Here's the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 23 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Jimmy El Terra Rivera! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
Ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Just misses with the right. Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, collar tie. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Here he is back in the clinch. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Rivera. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Shot to the body, turned back by Rivera.
Ooh, what a punch. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Straight right is there. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. Oh! Rivera gets the tie clinch here.
Nice punch land over the top.
Well, Danny Tiger Showman.
He's hurt bad
John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out. Oh!
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
And now he lands a combination.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's
right.
Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, no telestrator for DC tonight, but we'll get you some replays. And if you like face punching, that was a good round.
Yeah, where's my telestrator, man? I want to draw this action. But yeah, John, you're right. It was the striking. It was the punches that really did allow him to take control of this round.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
All right, round two. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Rivera. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Sean O'Malley. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate.
Nice strike.
Changes his stance.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Rivera's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, a nice, beautiful reaction by him there, DC. Caught the kick and immediately countered with a perfectly timed takedown.
I mean, John, when you can have a reactionary takedown, it's usually the...
Wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, beautiful level change.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Nice hammer fist. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Sean O'Malley. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his strike.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Oh, those are no, oh!
Straight right. Straight right hand, no good. Nice punch by Rivera. 20 seconds left. So far. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Final round, you ready? Let's go, guys.
Third round underway. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Blocks the shot. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Good work from the top here by Rivera. Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. I mean, how many can he take? All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
2 minutes now to go in this one. All right, side control now. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Oh, he's going for his arm now.
Oh, wow, oh! He should be defending right now. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, Jimmy El Terra Rivera!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
And coming up next, a heavyweight championship fight between Stipe Miocic and Daniel Cormier. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this took the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Miocic is 37, Cormier is 41. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. Once again, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 248 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, presenting the challenger, Daniel D.C. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Independence, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.
This is for the championship. You can give me your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it.
The fighters touch gloves.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, here we go, round 1. Stipe Miocic, Daniel Cormier. This is a fight we have seen before. A lot of fighters don't like rematches. Your thoughts on what we might see here in this recent iteration?
Both fighters have been in rematches, and both have been successful. DC versus Rumble Johnson, Stipe versus Junior Dos Santos. But remember, Cormier also lost a rematch to John Jones. Stipe did not do that. He has to take that same approach tonight if he's going to get his hands raised. Big punch lands through the middle.
That's a good right hand there by Stipe. Maybe he'll attack the body, too. You can certainly speak to that. He's a guy who mixes it up well.
He's a guy that can do everything. And not only can he land punches on high punches, but movement is a master of adjusting on the fly whenever he's inside the octagon.
All right, single collar time. It looked like it did stun him a little bit.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, big left hook there. 2 minutes have gone by here, round one. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Nice hook lands. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Miocic gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Stipe. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, found the target there with a straight right counter. Single collar tie now. Oh, some nice boxing chops there from Daniel Cormier. We talk so much about the wrestling. Don't sleep on those hands.
Yeah, but it's because of the wrestling that allows these guys, especially a guy like DC, who's shorter, to manage distance and manage space in the striking round.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie. Right on the button. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Miocic has got the tie clinch now. And they separate.
Big punch land.
Cormier's lower jaw now is starting to show some signs of swelling. We'll keep an eye on that. But a lot of damage absorbed by Mia in here tonight. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
All right, round two is upon us. Let us get to it. Both fighters ready to go. Stipe Miocic and Daniel Cormier.
Oh, big punch land. Nice stick with the right hand. Liver kick.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Oh, straight right. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Miocic has got the tie clinch. Let's see what he can do with it. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committed to his opponent. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down with the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on the...
Right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Oh, big left. 50 total strikes have already landed for Stipe Miocic. And landing with 38% accuracy there tonight against DC. Nice punch by Miocic. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
takedown defense holds up. And shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Nice kick with the right hand.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, huge right hand.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Nice kick.
Oh! Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, straight right. Oh!
He is getting lit up right now, John.
Oh! What a round. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Won that last round. This round, you want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you win.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Oh! Good punch land.
Oh, single collar tie here.
His opponent's got him. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Cormier's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. 85 total strikes have landed for Stipe. Well, the accuracy rate not too bad either. 43% on the connections thus far against Daniel Cormier. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Whoa!
He's done.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
So the celebration is on for the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the baddest man on the planet, and your winner, yes, by knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 3. Going the winner by